Hello, Assalamualaikum, and good afternoon. So today we will talk about the NMap, or specifically we use the Zenmap tools. This is for the scanning port and vulnerabilities. Okay, my, my name is Muhammad Afif Zohair Bizukiti, and my partner is Ahmad Aiman. We will be discuss about this. So the introduction for NMap. It is known as Network Mapper. It is a free open source tool for vulnerability scanning and network discovery. So many system and network administrators also find it useful for tasks such as network inventory, managing service upgrade schedules, and monitoring host or service uptime. Administrators also use NMap to identify what devices are running on, basically on their system, and sometimes they are used for discovering hosts that are available and the service they offer, finding open ports, and for detecting security risks. And most of security organizations they use these tools for basics, for enumeration testing during initial stage of the penetration testing. So the output from NMap is basically a list of scanned targets with supplemental information on each depending on the option used. From the list, from the table we got, from the port number and protocol, service name and state. The state is either open, filtered, closed, or unfiltered. What is meant by opens? It means that an application on the target machine is listening for connections or packets on that port, while filtered means that firewall, filter, or other network obstacle is blocking the port so the NMap cannot tell whether it is open or closed. And closed ports have no application listening on them, though they could open up at any time. Ports are classified as unfiltered when they are responsive to NMap's probes, but NMap cannot determine whether they are open or closed. So Zenmap, it is basically used for information gathering. It is the security scanner graphical user interface (GUI) and provides for hundreds of options. It lets users do things like save scans and compare them, other like view network topology maps and view displays of ports running on hosts or all hosts on a network, and then store scans in searchable database included in the Zenmap tools. This tool also can use for sending raw packets to system ports, and it listens for responses and determines whether ports are open, closed, or filtered in some way. As you can see from the diagram above, this is basically we use in the Kali Linux, and we have to use the command. But if we use Windows, we can use the Zenmap tools for easier for people who want to learn about security scanning, information gathering. It is useful. We can use these tools. So Zenmap tools has many capabilities. So the tools are currently maintained and is originally written by Fyodor, as known as Gordon Leon. So what actually this tool can do? So for basic use, it is used for host discovery, and we can scan hosts, and then we can scan ports. And, basically, they call it enumeration. And then we can scan the service, what the host is used, and then we can detect the OS version, operating system they use to maintain the network. And then using the Zenmap, we also can detect the hardware address that we also know it as MAC address. Other than that, we can also detect the service version. And then for the advanced use, people can do vulnerability tests or exploit detection by using the NMap scripts. So, there already has a platform or website. If you want to discover more about these tools, just head to the nmap.org organization. All documentation and latest update are available there, so don't worry about any updates. So what's in the tools? As you can see from the windows here, you see is the Zenmap UI for the NMap. So before you can use the tools, first we have to download it by heading to the NMap website, as you can see here, and then go to the download page. Is available links, you can download from here. Let's go to the tools. So this is the Zenmap UI. You can see it is a pretty simple tools you can use, and here is the things you need. You can put a comment here and target which IP address you want to scan. It is the type of scanning. You have the intent scan plus UDP, intent scan with all TCP ports, intent scan but no ping. Maybe you want to just do a ping scan, quick scan plus, quick threshold scan, or slow comprehensive scan. So what is actually the intent scan? This comprehensive scan contains operating system detection and to detect OS version and script, while ping scan, this is simply to detect if the targets are online or not, or it does not scan any ports. Other than that is quick scan. This is quicker than a regular scan due to the aggressive timing and only scanning selected ports. And next is regular scan. This is the standard NMap scan without any modifiers. Basically, it will return ping and return open ports on target. But later we will explain more about how we can use.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ni Ahmad bin Ahmad Husaini, and today I'll be showing you how to use NMap via the Zenmap GUI. So the first thing we have to do is, first of all, choose a profile on what you want to do and what you want to scan. And for example, it has intent scan, which has been explained, and it immediately put a comment. For example, if I put a regular scan, ping scan, it'll put like this, and it gives you the comment, so you don't actually have to remember everything. So the target I'll be using today is my IP, and this is where you put a target of IP. You can put here an IP address like this, or you can put a URL, but for demonstration purposes I'll just put my IP address because that is legal. And after you put all this, it will automatically update the command here with the IP, and then you just press scan. And here it will try, and it will start scanning, and it will try to scan my IP address. So we'll just wait until it finishes scanning. So now it has done scanning the IP address, which is my IP address, because you can see here NMap done here, and it says here one IP address, which is this one, has been scanned in 20.62 seconds. And from here we can see the results of the scan by clicking these tabs. So the first tab would be ports and hosts, and this tab will show the result of my port scan, including the services for those ports. So for example, TCP open TCP wrap, right? This is my port right now, and it's currently open, an open port. As you can see, it's green that I have opened for my IP address. The next one is a topology, which shows the trace route for the scan I perform. And from here, you can see how many hops the data goes through to reach the target, which is this IP address. And after that, there's the host details, where it shows a summary of the target, which is this, and what it learned through the scan, such as the number of ports, which is 1, and if the host is up right now, how many closed ports there are, and how many ports were scanned. There was 1,000 ports scanned, his last uptime, and his last boot, his address, and his operating system, and the accuracy. And you can see also here the ports used, which is here, and the OS classes, which is here. And then the last step would be scans, and here it stores the commands of my previously run scans, which is this was the only scan that I have run. And this allows me to quickly rescan with a specific set of parameters. So for example, if I do this and I just press append scan, I can see here there's recently used, and if you save your scan, that is, but I did not save any scans. And that's all there is to using the Zenmap tool. I'll show you another example. For example, if I do a quick scan, or no, I'll do a ping scan, and I'll press scan. So it will start scanning again, and let's wait for this to this. Oh, it's done already. One IP address scan. And from here you can see almost about the same thing, because this IP address is not that, there's nothing important, but this scan, all it does is simply detects if the targets are online, and it doesn't scan any port. This is from the last one, the topologies of the last one, but all it does is to see if the host is currently online or not. That is all. Thank you.